you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, unleash I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Andy Morikawa set to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. Off we go from Santa Clara. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the bootleg. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Second down.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff. And with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder. And, man, we can feel it all the way up here in the booth. Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Back to throw. That is caught. It's Robinson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. Good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. To throw here to begin the drive. This one complete right side to Harris. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
49ers. That is their second. We'll talk things over before third down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They run straight ahead with Blue. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's touchdown number 19 on the year.
makes the score Predators 7, Buccaneers nothing. Alvarez Oregamas set to kick off.
So following the touchdown, Oregamas is back to send this one away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. And they will take their final timeout of this half. And of note, since they're out of timeouts, they cannot challenge for the remainder of this half. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
No, not ready.
And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll stick with him again. And it won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
Okay, ready?
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Red. Hot 70, hot 70.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Has his man. It's Samuel. First catch of the ballgame for Debo. That's a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Let's go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 19-yard line.
Second down, they need 3.
Come on. Set.
Back to the air one more time. Open man is Robinson. And the Bucs are going to be set up first and goal. Tackle made at the 9.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. As they come up now, second and goal.
Ready? Let's go now. Ready?
They'll look to throw yet again.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone.
Got it. Ready?
Now they operate from back at the 9, and it's third down and goal.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cowboy 80. Please. 19. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This is Hart down that right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Viking 18.
He'll look to throw. Going for it all. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All. Over him, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. That'll be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. At their own 35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And he looks past the 40. Taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's second down and 2.
Second and 2.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Get it! 70, Timberwolf!
He'll drop to throw. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. A gain there of 21. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's a quick throw over to Samuel. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup.
Ball's out. The Niners have got it. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They'll come to the line now on second and 2. Again, it's Blue. Has an opening past the 40. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A big time play for the Niners. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
Throwing now from the gun. That one swung out to Blue.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down, they need 7.
10. 19.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open receiver, that's Harris. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 15-yard pickup there. First down, 49ers.
Here we go, Shaq. Let's go.
A give. Here comes Blue. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down and 8.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Blue. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this first half.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Here's a design run, and he will take it in himself. Jaden Blue, touchdown, 49ers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up and uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay is still in the back of their head.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He gets it to Samuel, left side. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
46-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Roll, Stephanie! Cougar 19, red alert, red alert. Check smash, check smash. Check go.
On the handoff, Blue. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Ready?
A run once more with Blue. He works free, right side. And he's got another one. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, San Francisco. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
The kick is good. Makes the score Niners 21. Buccaneers 3. Set to kick off.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
On the set. Here we go, set.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From 29, here's 2nd and 6.
Come on.
Back to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
3rd and 6.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. Ready.
intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, 49. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line. To the ground, a first down run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll give himself up here. It's a gain of 5 on first down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Go!
Here's a toss as they look to run.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that gain to nothing.
Liking 18!
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give them 14 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
At the 19-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Trying to set the screen there, but that's going to be incomplete. Good work. Got in there defensively, gummed up the works a little bit, and it'll bring up second down.
Hold the ready! Go! Steady!
He's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
I have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. And then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, go!
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. To the 20. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, 49ers. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
35. Buccaneers 3. Andres Borregales set to kick off.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
They're on 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready?
And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
As his man, it's Samuel. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
The 47-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the 1st down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
1st and 10.
Let's go. Take the Eagles.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Ready.
They motion a receiver right. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And the defense can't fill up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Ready.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the guns, here's a handoff, and they are into the end zone for the 1st time today. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. We'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run with Blue. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Moving to his right. This one complete right side to Harris. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point, up and good. And the 49ers stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And for a third time today, he's intercepted.